Welcome to the live video and stuff. We live and it's Sunday, Sunday fun days. Sunday fun days, Sundays always fun days. And it's so breezy. Ew, ew, I don't know what that was. I hope y'all had a blissful, relaxed day. Yeah, that's good. What's good? Who that? Who that was? I don't know what I just did. What's good? Mir. Mari. What's good? What's good? Hope I said that name right. Lady Liiiiivvvveeee. Waking. So today I went to. It's crazy. Today I went to do a mukbang at what is normally a calm spot, and all of a sudden it's just like a club just popped up across the street. So now it's like music playing in the background. It didn't really dampen my day or nothing like that, but it's just kind of, unfortunate. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Getting the video, because they gonna copyright it, and I'm still gonna put it out anyway. So yeah, so that's that. That was what my day pretty much consisted of. Thought I was gonna get up, which I mean, it was a successful mukbang, but yeah, just goes to show things happen. You just keep rolling with the punches, and don't let it, just don't let it affect your day. I was gonna be eating on some chips, but I left them upstairs, so I just got some lemonade to drink. But earlier, like I was saying, I did go do a mukbang, which I'm still gonna put the video out, even though it's gonna get copyrighted. There's music playing literally across the street. Like, it was so far across the street, but it was so loud. But it's like, I mean, there ain't nothing I can do about it. Like, do I not record my video because they got music? What's good, Cassandra? Because they got music playing across the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was literally nothing I can do about that. But that's just what it's just what it song's down to. So it didn't dampen my day. Still jumped on the live as per the usual, and production is still in production. So hopefully y'all had a blessed day. Hopefully y'all had a good, productive. Well, today's Sunday, so it should have been, I guess, a relaxed day, getting ready for the productive day. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. I think it's Brianna or Brianna. Excuse me. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, man. I mean, I just kind of, when I do my mukbangs, I just like to stay in my lane and, just be me. And honestly, that's the way I eat is my personality. Like, no cap, like facts. Like, that's just who I am. So I'm definitely glad that y'all enjoyed those videos. I definitely glad that y'all can relate to some of the topics in the videos. And what's good was that Sadie and the Shade Clay. Ooh. Welcome to the live. Yes, Sundays lives are always pretty chill. Most of the time it's like a Q&A session type of thing. And oh yeah, definitely shout out to all the subs from Steph and Tosh's channel. Definitely appreciate that. For y'all that didn't catch that video on their channel, shout out. But Steph and Tosh been really been like giving me shout outs for like a long time. Little people know, even though all the way over in California, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what really, one of the things that I say really, pushed me and motivated. What's good, C Circa? One of the things that really pushed me and motivated, I'm like, dang, these people all the way on the other side of the country. You know what I'm saying? Shouting you out and promoting you. It's just an amazing feeling. It really is. And it was a good, it was a good aspect as far as the whole video and, um, what she was doing and whatnot, as far as shouting out the guy mukbangers out there, because there are a lot of guy mukbangers out there. Um, it's mostly women, probably. I don't know the exact ratio, but we out there. We scarce and in between, but we out there. We out there. So check us out. For the most part, from the ones that I've seen, because she put their names up there, so I definitely went to their channels and subbed, and I'll be reviewing some of their videos, see if we can get some guy mukbangs going on or whatnot, and just have some fun and enjoying this whole YouTube community. Thumbs up this video, please. Thumbs up this video. No particular topic on today. Just really jumping on the live because I like being on live and I like talking to y'all and I like y'all questions. So if anybody's got any questions, anybody's new to the channel, we eat and talk and not really topic based. I know a lot of people like the topic based mukbangs, but I don't do the topics. I just hit the record button and what come out is what y'all see. And it's easier that way. You know what I'm saying? I got to do a whole bunch of taking out this and that. And I definitely been working on my cussing. I know a lot of y'all probably noticed that. Definitely been working on the cussing because, yeah, I just have. So you'll still catch a damn shit here and there, but yeah, I just been turning down just a notch, just a notch. I just got hungry as I was getting ready to record. I was like, damn, this would be a perfect time to do a video, but it tastes like yesterday. I didn't know what I wanted to eat though. It's like, you always eat the same thing. Like I'm the kind of person I like to eat something different, like every other day. I don't know. I can't eat the same thing. I guess because growing up, we ate leftovers every day until it was gone. So it just kind of broke me from just certain stuff. Like it's like I don't want to eat everything every day, and I try not to sound picky or anything like that, or ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? I eat a leftover every now and then, but everything just ain't good left over. Like some things just ain't good left over. When they were like a soup or a pasta, I definitely eat leftovers. But so every time I start recording, I hear noises. I don't know what that was. Spooky. It is Halloween. What's today's date? Anybody got any special Halloween plans? Halloween party plans? Today's the 27th. So Halloween is this week, Thursday. I did want to do a little costume or something, like every year I be saying like I want to cosplay and do some type of character or something like that, but I never worked up the guts to do it. Plus they probably ain't gonna have none of my size. Like I'm a pretty hefty guy, like 6'3". Like I don't know if they make costumes and for people that's 6'3", 200 and something pounds. So size 13 shoe. I don't know if they make costumes for guys of my stature. It didn't look like it because I did go look for it. You say you don't celebrate Halloween. I don't necessarily celebrate. I wouldn't say I celebrate. I wouldn't say I celebrate any particular holiday just as far as celebrate. Am I festive? I will say yeah, I'm festive towards the holiday, but as far as just like all out there and decorations and all of that, I don't know if I do that for any holiday. To be quite honest, even Christmas, like if I feel like it, I put up the tree. If not, I don't. Usually, most folks, I've seen some people out here, they put up their trees Halloween, like right after Halloween. Some people put their trees up, and then some people do it after Thanksgiving. Where I'm from, they do it after Thanksgiving. But I see a lot of people here, I got a bug in my eye. There you go. Yeah, some people, you see, don't really get into the holidays. Me neither. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't. I mean, I'll be festive, you know, as far as, you know, I ain't gonna be the negative Nancy in the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, if people celebrate, hey, let's have a eggnog or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get into the festivities, but as far as the whole celebratory um, thing, you know, I ain't never really been that person. What's good, Ash? All day. All day. How many people in here actually do mukbangs? Or most people just subs, just subscribers. I've been having a lot of other mukbangers hit me up lately. People I didn't even know. A lot of new subs lately. Like I'm getting a lot of new subs. A lot of people out there. Like I just checked my analytics, which I say, you know, I'm pushing for, you know, some progression in the channel. Which I mean, I try not to put too much on myself because I think I've done a lot of progression. And you can just watch over my videos from, you know, from the beginning and see where I was to now as far as having a green screen and, you know, all that, you know. Um, like I used to, I used to like mukbang on a nightstand under a lamp on my phone. Like sometimes you could tell, sometimes you couldn't because I was like kind of angled the phone in the corner, and I was literally in the corner of my room doing mukbangs before, you know, the green screen. And then I had these hideous. Well, they was they on the camera they looked bad, but um, in person they didn't. But I have these blackout curtains, you know, that block the sun in the room. So on some of my earlier videos, you'll see these hideous looking brown curtains in the background. Oh, it's so hideous. But you know, you make do with what you got. You know what I'm saying? So um, things change. Things change. Um, for real? Wow. Thank you. It's so many names that pop up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that though, Sadie. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, things change. You know, as you sow into the universe and let the universe know what it is that you want and show the universe that you're serious about that thing, you know, it'll throw things back at you the way that you throw it at the universe. And it's just a simple principle of life. So if you're looking at your numbers, there shouldn't be a question before you get your numbers as far as, you know, how the production went because you know what you put into it, you know what I'm saying? Because what you put into it is ultimately what you're gonna get back. What's good, Luther? Welcome to the live. Before your shout out from D-Love. Yeah, actually my first shout out as far as anyone with a major amount of subscribers was actually not from D-Love, it was actually from Steph and Tosh. That was my very first shout out from someone on a higher, you know, platform. It was actually from Steph and Tasha, then D-Love, then Dame Dash, and a few other people. But, yep, that's from Steph and Tasha. Yeah, it was a while, long time ago. Long time ago. But I remember, like, I was so excited. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was so excited. What's good? Who that is? Josie 80, Josie B5. What's good? Went to the live. But yeah, man. Yeah. So just adding elements to the channel. Um, the best way that I know how, really. Looking into some new editing software. I like iMovie. It's definitely a step above. Like I said, everything is a step, you know, as far as what it is you're doing. But I like iMovie. iMovie is pristine, it's clean. It gives you your basics. But even on the one that I was using before, iMovie, I put like a little, I put like a little emoji on the screen, the crying, laughing emoji, or little kabooms or kabam, or you know, those type of things, which I don't do too much of that because I definitely feel it takes away from the ASMR effects of the video. Say if I'm eating chicken or because I try not to put too much in there because it's mostly about the food. And then the conversation for me is food first, then conversation. But most people would argue it should be conversation first, then food. You know, you just can't win everybody. You know, you can't please everybody. You just do your best, and that's all I can say that I do. I do my best, and I know I can't please everybody. Some people want more talking, some people want less talking, some people want all eating, some people want, it's just I'm just one person. And the only thing I can do is my best, and that's where I go into optimistic. Like I know I did my best, and the results will show. So that's that. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And then when you have the protective armor of God, you're gonna win. You're gonna win regardless. Like there's no losing for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose nothing. No weapon shall form against you. You can't lose. Like you can't. And that's just me on my daily journey. Is like I know I have that armor surrounded by me. I have this shield. I'm protected. And whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it be mukbangs on my 9 to 5, I go into it level-headed because I know, like, I hate to sound big-headed, but I know I got that shield and that armor, and I'm good. Like, I'm protected. Thumbs up this video if you got the armor. But either way, you got some good videos coming this week. I wish I could put a green screen on a picture, but you can't do that on live, unfortunately. So the thing about the lives is, let's do people know. Think about the lives. The lives interrupt your normal flow in your analytics. To be quite honest, because what'll happen is it'll display in your analytics as the new video maybe for a few hours, and then it'll kind of contribute to whatever you already had going on, and then after a few hours the analytics will switch back to your normal posted video. So in a sense, to YouTube, you're active, say, or in login, should I say, for those of you that work customer service, you're in login. But yeah, you're active. And after a few hours, it goes away. It goes back to your normal posted video. So in a sense, and essentially, even though I go live on Saturdays and Sundays, it doesn't contribute to anything technically, because it just doesn't. It doesn't count, to be quite honest. So for me, the lives are contributing back to the subs, back to the subscribers, because I mean, in the back of my mind, I know if they don't copyright it, they're not going to allow me to add ads to it, or they're just not going to allow me to post it, period. So the lives really are giving back to the viewers and to the subs, because I get absolutely nothing for it, to be quite honest. So what I'm gonna have to start doing, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm just gonna have to figure it out, to be quite honest. Yep, that's pretty much. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Because it really, this is what did you say? It's very low. It's genetic, to be quite honest. I'm surprised y'all didn't notice it from the family mukbang video. As far as like my grandma and my cousin, his eyes just really opened, but his eyes were completely closed until he was like maybe like 11 or 12, and then his eyes started opening. But it's genetic. Like it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's everybody in my family, their eyes just chinky like that. I don't know where it come from. Well, I don't know my granddaddy for one, but yeah, it's genetic. To be honest, a lot of people think I look sleepy or I look tired, or I've been getting that all my life. Like I literally been getting that all my entire life, like literally. But it's genetic. It just happens. Sometimes they lower. Sometimes I have a lazy eye on one of the sides. Like sometimes one of my eyes are lower than the other one. Like I think this one sometimes is lower than the other one. I don't know why. Everybody has, that thing. So, you know, it's just, yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, well, I'm definitely glad y'all been enjoying the videos as much as I've been enjoying. As much as as much as I've enjoyed making them, and yeah, yeah. Um, I'm chilling. Like I'm chilling. To be quite honest, so I'm chilling. It's Sunday, easy day. Feeling. I'm not just like when I'm like this. I'm rested and I'm relaxed because I know even though it was Sunday, even though it was technically my day off from my 9 to 5, I got up this morning, got myself together, went to do a mukbang, edited a video, have it ready for tomorrow, started editing on the Tuesday's video. I've been productive. And I'm right now at this point, I'm just like, it's the end of the day. Like I've done everything that I could do in a day. So I'm relaxed. Did I see? No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't watch football. Let me tell you why. So I mean, I watch it every so often. Like we didn't have a major football team in Mississippi. Closest major football team for us would be the Saints. So that's where everybody in Mississippi they go for the Saints because that's the closest one. Well, I guess. Well, yeah, that's about it. That's the closest one. The Saints is the closest team to us. We don't have a major team in Mississippi, which I never really thought about as a kid. But either way, people in Mississippi do watch sports, but they go more for the collegiate kind of sports. A lot of people from sports come out of Mississippi too. They may not be originally from there, and they may move there, but it's a rural area. So a lot of them boys, they ain't got nothing else to do but run through the field all day and play football. I grew up playing football, like in the field, but not for school or nothing like that. But but yeah, that's the closest team. College football, yeah. Either USM, University of Southern Mississippi, or Ole Miss is what you'll catch. Most people going for as far as sports in Mississippi. It'll be USM, University of Southern Mississippi, or Ole Miss. No, I'll take it back. Mississippi State Bulldogs. A lot of people go for Mississippi State Bulldogs. And them boys pretty good too, though. Sick Falcons can get your win. I don't know why they be doing the Falcons like that. What's good, Willett? What's good too? I'm gonna have to catch one of y'all videos too, and Sean, 'cause I don't know if I'm saying y'all name incorrect. Forgive me if I am, because I said it on one of my videos, and I didn't know if I said it incorrectly. I think it's Two and Shan. I'm gonna have to catch y'all because I don't think y'all said it in the beginning. Like in the beginning of y'all videos, I don't know if I ever caught y'all saying one of it's Two and Shan or Two and Sean. But definitely appreciate y'all for jumping in and joining the live. If anybody has never checked out their channel, definitely go check out their channel. They do hot and spicy challenges. I ain't trying to put y'all out there too and because I know when you tell people another channel do a certain thing, it makes them feel like they have to live up, to a certain thing. But y'all do really that Bean Boozled. Y'all go check out Two and Shan's video when they did the Bean Boozled. When I tell you, if y'all want if you want to check it out tonight and you want a good laugh before bed, go check out that Bean Boozled video. And if you want a good laugh when you're on your way to work in the morning, go check out that video because I'm looking like I think I'm gonna do that too. But the only thing I was thinking about is it seemed like it's more fun with more people, and I'm just a single mukbang channel. But man, that was a hilarious video. Y'all have to go check out their channel and subscribe to their channel and like their videos. New YouTubers, but they are doing good work so far, like very natural, very real. Their subs, they call their subs, their riders. I'm happy to be a part of the riders. I think that was the name that they stuck with was the riders. But yeah, very good channel. They do the spicy. Go get you some red wine. That's what I always on Sunday, y'all. When I'm on live, go grab y'all a whole bottle of wine and sit down and and join live. But yeah, definitely go check out their channel. They have a very good channel. A lot of the challenges that they've done, I wanted to try, but I'm just like, you know what? I don't know. What's good? All the way from Thailand. I have some pineapple syrup from Thailand submitted to me from one of the subscribers. What's good, Ginger Snap 44? What's good? What do you say? Oh yeah, they did. They definitely did. And B Love shouted you out today. Ginger Snap 44. I don't know if you caught that. I caught it. I don't know. A lot of other people probably caught it too. But B Love actually shouted you out today on her channel. If you didn't catch that, go check that out. I think it was while she was on air. How many people caught that on air live video? It's definitely important for mukbangers, YouTubers alike, to catch moments like that. Not only are those moments in history because that moment will never happen again, but it's very important to catch moments like that because usually there's a person, as far as the interviewer person, they're asking them questions, and you get to get a good visualization of methods and tactics, and they drop gems, and you get a good view of how to do this thing and how to get through this thing. You say, I seen the air. I didn't hear my name. No, not on air. It's on her it's on her feed. Like when you click on her name on her feed, and I don't know what you call them things. I don't know what you call it. It's just I think you call it stories. I think it's on her stories. But yeah, you got shouted out if you didn't catch that. She liked one of your comments or something on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram. But yeah, it may still be up there. I know it only lasts 24 hours. You might have missed it, but it was there. So yeah, congrats on that. And she's good about that. Y'all don't understand. Like, this lady got a lot going on. Like, you see all these, like, she literally has probably only sleeps like an hour a day or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's so small. I'm just like, how she keeps so much energy in herself, and she's so small. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe that's why she can go like that. Maybe it's because she's so small and she don't have to sleep as much as a bigger guy like me, 6'3", 200 some pounds. Maybe she don't have to sleep as much. I don't know, but she has been on the go lately. Like, all these different celebrities and all these different moments in history, and oh my God, like, it's just been like, I've been, I've never been so genuinely happy for somebody in my life until I got on YouTube and I see other people's lives and their growth and their personalities and their contributions to the community. And I was just like, oh my God, like, it's just so good to just feel happy for somebody else genuinely that they're doing something to create success for themselves and to create, break generational curses. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is amazing. Like, this is an amazing thing. Like, I never in my entire life thought I would be doing something like this. And a year later, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it's an amazing feeling. Yes, it is. It's amazing. Like, it's just amazing. It's amazing. And things like this, like, I've been in a lot of people live videos, and a lot of times it's like a lot of back and forth, a lot of things said. Like, I've been blessed. Like, so far, I don't know, it's probably gonna, I don't know if it's gonna change or not, but as far as when I go on live and stuff like that, everybody is happy to see one another. You know that what's that cheers, sometimes you wanna go where, they need to put a beat behind that. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. And I'm always glad you came. You wanna be where you wanna be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I always want to put a beat behind that. But yeah, it's just like that. It's like cheers. It's like everybody, coming to the spot, you know what I'm saying? And everybody just chilling and under the porch is what I call it, because where I'm from, or sitting around the barrel, that's what the guys do. That's how which I got a video coming up about that. later this week. But yeah, somebody asked a question like, who do guys vent to, and I kind of gave a good description of that. It was coming up in a later video. Just my opinion, from growing up and watching my granddad, as far as since I was raised by my grandma and granddad and stuff like that. But just watching him and his friends, and they'll they're gonna cook out or something like that, and they'll light the barrel, and all the guys just stand around the barrel and they just get their problems. You know what I'm saying? They just speak on their problems and their wives and girlfriends and what's going on at home. Like I'd almost literally seen men cry with each other because they was just that was their space, and when they walk away from the barrel, what I'm saying, they either pat each other on the back or a handshake or a hug, or, what I'm saying, they just tell you hold it down, and then they go home, like ain't nothing ever happened. But that conversation that happened at that barrel should have happened at home. But what's happening at home ain't giving them a sense of comfortability to be able to do so. So I touched on that a little bit as far as how guys vent and where they vent to. And it's a good topic, ongoing topic. Everybody has their own opinion. And like I say, a lot of my opinions are based on things that happened while I was growing up and what I was able to see growing up and whatnot. But thank you, Latanya. I want everybody here to prosper. And the thing about it is, the universe, a lot of people don't recognize it, but the universe only puts you in the path of people who can help you, prosper and succeed. A lot of people reject it. A lot of people or either don't recognize it. A lot of people don't recognize it. That your future is usually right around you. You just have to recognize it. And the thing about the universe, it only sees black and white, and it expects you to understand. And unfortunately for some humans and some people, you were never placed in positions of understanding, and so you lack that knowledge. And it's just unfortunate because some people will always be tapped into the matrix, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? But the world is built on checks and balances, yin and yang. These people have to exist on this side in order for this side to, balance out. It's just what it is. But I just I advise all people, all situations that you're in, just take a step back and look around and recognize the situation so that you can have a better understanding of the position that you're in. If you feel stagnant or you feel stuck, the universe is not going to allow you to proceed forward until you understand. So just take a step back, acknowledge it, the understanding, even if you have to verbally say, I acknowledge why I am here, so that the universe can understand it, because you're not going to move forward in anything. So you should call this the green room. I like that idea. I didn't want to, I didn't really want to, because I wish it was something else. I did. I wish I could put a green screen or something. I hate when my charger comes out. I wish I could put a green screen on it or something, but I don't know. I can't. It's live, and you can't do nothing about it. So it's just like it's just there. You know what I'm saying? So I just work with it like it ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? So, that sounds good though. I like that. Green one. What was this there? And then using this cup, bro. It's cool as water. Oh man, yeah. Let me tell you. So growing up for me, everything in the cabinet was a cup. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, like even if it was one of these big pickle jars, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what was in the cabinet. Like I've never in my life saw my mom or grandma or granddad go to the store and buy glass. Like I've never in my life seen them actually buying actual glass. If we had glasses out at the house, it was because somebody came over with their own cup, one of them tall, different color plastic, round, purple, blue, or pink cups, or just any kind of glass from somebody else's house, but they left it on the porch. My grandma ain't finna call and say you left the glass on the porch. She gonna take it to the kitchen sink and bleach it and and put it in the cabinet like it was ours. And years go by, and it's just like it was always there. But I've never actually seen anybody in my family or in my house go and to the store and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go buy some fancy glasses today." You know what I'm saying? Like it's never happened. No cup. I've never seen a cup match until I got out on my own. I've never seen an actual matching cup that matched another cup. Like everybody at the table gonna have a different cup and be sitting around together, which that was rare as well. But usually when folks get their food, somebody going to the living room, somebody going to the TV room, somebody going to their own room. Everybody just kind of disperses, and then we come back together to put all our dishes in the sink and figure out who's gonna wash dishes at that point. But this is how it was growing up for me. Oh yeah, definitely. And she touched on that. Beloved touched on that in her live today, which I've said that, from the beginning. What's good, Jackie Johnson? What's good? Welcome to the live. Appreciate that. Good. Thank you for that statement, Rio B. Um, Beloved touched on that in her live today. She was on the radio station as far as just stand to you. It's like I made a comment about that in one of my videos earlier, way back when, as far as when I first started watching YouTube. I thought YouTube was, hi, how are you? Welcome to my life. You know what I'm saying? Hello. That whole thing. I thought that's what it was. So I was like, man, that's not me. It's not me. It's not my personality. Like, how am I going to stand on the same grounds of those people when that's not even my personality? Like, it's like, and then, I was already in the middle of doing it. I'm just like, is this going to work? Like, is this really going to work for me? Like, that's not my personality. Like, I'm chill, I'm calm. Like, that's not even me. And as I started doing it more and watching it more, then I realized, then it clicked. It ain't what it ain't the finesse. A lot of people think it's the finesse, and if you're doing the finesse, that means every single day of your life is a finesse. And you got to get on this thing and finesse the situation. I dang sure can't do that. Like, I can't. I can't. Like that takes work. Like I can't do it. So the only thing that I knew how to do was to be me, and it was the easiest thing to do. To be quite honest, it was the easiest thing to do. Just get on the camera and press play and go. It's the easiest thing to do. So Beloved touched on that today. It was like, basically, like, and I've been saying this since the beginning. You are walking. I'm Capricorn. Right there, Capricorn. Um, you're a walking billboard. Like you are a walking billboard. You have to sell yourself, and you have to advertise yourself and promote yourself in the best manner possible. And YouTube allows you to be your own production, your own cameraman, your own editor, screen designer, writer, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about YouTube. But yeah, she touched on that today as far as how this thing works. You have to be you, and you have to present your personality, and people don't like it. It's millions of people in this world. Like it's so many millions, it's enough people to go around for everybody to be liked and to be watched. Like literally it's a gold mine. Like I kid you not. Like you put in the work, and that's with anything. It ain't just YouTube. That's anything, your 9 to 5, everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? You should always, well, me for myself, if I can't put 100% towards it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want no part of it. I don't want to do it. And so it took me a whole year of watching YouTube, watching blogs, watching cooking shows, mukbangs, um, just watching anything, just to see like what sparks my interest, what makes me, happy, or not necessarily happy, what makes me smile or makes me feel comfortable enough to do, you know. And I came across ASMRs, and then I came across mukbangs, and that's what I went with. That's why I do some cooking because, of course, I'm a chef. But how many of y'all have seen the tour of the Tyler Perry Studios? Like, that is amazing, and it's amazing to people who they who's the first time seeing it on camera. But for me, I was there for the groundbreaking. Like, you think the studios in itself is a part of history. It's always somebody else in the background as far as, helping the thing move along. So I feel, although my name will never be in lights for anything that's going on there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say never, knock on wood. You never know what happens. You don't ever count yourself out, knock on wood. Um, I, when I was watching the video and they was, doing the tours and stuff like that, I feel completely honored because I'm literally a part of history. Like, literally a part of history. Like, my team, the company that I worked for, was the very first company on the grounds of that studio before they tore down any of those buildings, and before they made the front gate, before it still had the old name on it. Like, before they even had the Tyler Perry thing on it. Like, my team, I was there before they could even turn the water on, because we were delivering the water because we brought our own water. And then he actually invested in a young black man's water company, Spring Water, and it's a very popular water now. And that young man started bringing, his bottled water into, the studios, and that's another story. But we we were there, like, as far as when the construction was doing the breakdown, and when they first started filming, because we actually transferred over from his original studios with him and with the production company. And we were the people that fed him. Like, I cooked the meals that led to that great thing. Like, me, y'all looking at that person, like, it was my recipe, those were my flavors. Like, it's amazing. I feel amazing. Like, I feel amazing. Like, I feel amazing. Although you'll never see my name in no credits or nothing like that, I was there. Like, I was there. Like, I was there. I fed his producers, his directors, his actors, and his 200 extras. It depends on how many extras he had for that day, 200 to 300, 400. It just depends. I fed all of them, all the way up until the point of the opening, because in the beginning, they had water, they had to test the water, make sure it was good to drink, and all that stuff. So we worked out of our food truck a lot of the times, and then we transferred it into one of the mini kitchens that they have on the property. We started working out of there. But yeah, it's pretty special. Pretty special. So when I saw that video, when they was doing like the grand opening, because I haven't been in a while, because of course I got 9 to 5 now. I do contract catering every so often. I'll probably pick back up during Christmas time, because that's the real busy season or whatever. But yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was really awesome to see how far it actually came from when we first got there to it was nothing. It was literally nothing there. And it's a great feeling. Definitely a great feeling. And to see another brother doing so well. And on top of that, So if he was ever on the grounds, or if he was ever like walking Tyler Perry, if he's ever walking the grounds, sometimes he'll bring his baby into the this when the baby was an arm baby. I don't know how big the baby is now. Got to be at least 4 years old now, 2 or 3 years old, somewhere around there. But he would bring the baby in the kitchen and just kind of cradle the baby to help the baby go to sleep. That man, out of all of what he had going on, had time to have his baby. So that just goes to show y'all. Hold on, wait. Y'all can cut. But yeah, that just goes to show you, even Tyler Perry, even a man of his caliber, it's like no words. Like I don't have no words. Like I was able to witness such a great thing during my time, at the studios. Like even $1 billion man with all that he has going on as far as TV shows, productions, companies, da 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 da. For however many minutes or however long, he would bring his kid, his arm baby, in the cafeteria sometimes, like after everybody ate and the extras and stuff cleared out, and he would cradle his baby while it was crying until the baby fell asleep. So that just goes to show, like, if y'all have never heard of anything called motivation, if that ain't motivation enough, did it knock me off and put me back on? It did. It knocked me off as if I was never even on live. It just started back to 1 minute, and I was just like on 49 minutes or something like that. But either way, yeah, even Tyler Perry, like even he had time, for his kids, and it was amazing. It was amazing to see a man of his caliber just to be able to do something so great, as many great things as he does, take, cut all that short and be like, my kid, what I'm saying? My kid is important and my kid needs me right now. So he got his kid and he'll walk through the cafeteria, like I kid you not. Like he'll walk back and forth through the cafeteria like a parent would in their living room or in a dining room or in their own home. He walked his kid back and forth and cradled his kid while I was crying until she fell asleep, or he, I don't know if it's a he or a she. But yeah. So if y'all haven't had any motivation today, that ought to be motivation for you to be able to get out there and get it, because even a man of that caliber, what I'm saying, was able. Thank you, Serena, I appreciate that. Even a man of that caliber, is able to get things done and still, be able to, have time. Which I mean, that may have been the first time he saw his kid that day. You never know. But the point of the matter is, even if it was for 2 minutes, even if it was for 1 minute, or even if it was for 30 seconds, he knew how important it was to give that time to his child. You know what I'm saying? And he still saw fit out of everything that he had going on, to do that. So motivation, motivation is always, all around you. And I definitely learned a lot while I was working there. I learned a whole lot while I was working there. It was a good time being there. I definitely enjoyed being there. I would do it again. I would definitely do it again. I think I'm getting hungry. I don't know what this is, but sheesh, I can't see, nigga. I can't even see no more. Damn. Yeah, let me stop. I'm just playing. All right. But I definitely maybe next time I come out to Cali, thank you too, Shannon. I can tell too, it's amazing when the universe will show you everything that's to come. A lot of people miss it or bypass it, or a lot of people have been programmed to think, when you get those pictures and visions. I'm from Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. A lot of people, when you see those pictures and visions pop up in your head, they dismiss it because they've been programmed to not think outside of your norm and not think outside of the box, and and then they've been programmed to think, what I have is enough, and if I get more, then that's even better. No, you should always want more. Your horizons should never end. Like you should always want more. You should always reach for more. You should always reach for the stars. There's never enough thing. There's never enough. Like you should always want more. You should always ask for more. You know, abundance. You know, you want an abundant blessings to be in abundance. You know what I'm saying? You should think in abundance. You should act in abundance. You should act in a manner of more, more, more. You know what I'm saying? But no, 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 no. This when you ask for more, step up to the plate and perform, and don't be lackluster. Don't not be appreciative of what you ask for, because if the universe see fits for you to have that more of what you're asking for, you got to show up and you got to show out every single time. Let me tell you something my grandma always taught me, and I'm gonna end it with this. So anytime I ever left the house, my roommate asks me this now, wherever we go, he always say, why every time you go somewhere, you always dress like you going, to an event, or you going, for one, you never know who you're going to come across. And your first impression is the longest impression. That's number one. My grandma always taught me, if you go out this house right now and something was to happen to you and you sagging, not necessarily sagging, or nothing against what nobody agrees with and likes, and this is just her speaking. If you leave this house right now and something happens to you and you looking, trifling, and you looking any kind of way, they're not gonna see towards you and see towards your life as much as they would if you were smelling good, looking good, haircut, and dressed nice. So my grandma always taught me, whenever you leave out the house or whenever you go and you do anything, you make sure you do it your best, because if something was to happen to you, when you look in a certain particular stature and manner, you may not have millions, you may not have a whole lot, but natural, the natural thought of it is, we're gonna have to help save this person, and we're gonna have to assist and help to make sure this person live, because obviously from the look of it, and this is just her way of thinking, but it stuck with me. But obviously this person is a presentable person. Thank you too, and Shan. Obviously, this person is a presentable person, and we gonna say they lie. You know what I'm saying? And it's just figuratively speaking. And I'm pretty sure she's speaking figuratively as best as she knew, because y'all have to understand. I don't know how it is from where y'all from, but my grandparents were the children of slaves. As horrible as that may sound, like their parents were the actual slaves. So in the process, that mentality came to those parents, but those parents were fighting. You have to break. They were in Jim Crow era. We have to break away from this, and what I'm saying. But in the Mississippi times, these people were still enslaved, because for miles and miles and miles and miles, there are trees and nothing, and rows of nothing. So a lot of these things, there was no internet, there was no TV, there was no radio, there was none of this. So you have to understand, these people didn't even know all the way in the 60s that slavery didn't exist. So my grandparents were taught by those people, and it carried on to their children, which are my mother and father. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the generational curse, and it's me, and I'm putting it on me. It's my job to break it, and that means sacrificing clubs, nice shoes, clothes, cars, events, so that the next generation, my nieces and nephews and children and everybody else, don't have to even think about, what happened before me, because it's going to continue to carry on. So that's my whole goal toward this whole thing. Somebody's got to break it. Like, it's got to end somewhere. And if I have to sacrifice everything, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And that's where I am right now. I'm just trying to break this generational curse and make some things prosper for my family and for the next generation to come, so that they can, have time for the, for family time, and, just be a family, and, just be able to be together and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. Presentation is always. What's wrong with my eyes? Anyway, This is good. I always enjoy the lives, and pretty, and it's always great to be yeah, definitely. Um, it definitely helps to be able to be yourself. It definitely helps. That's why I like y'all channel too and Shane, because I was like, yeah, I like, I love when people. I mean, I like the quirky and corny, channels and stuff like that too. But that's a job in its own. That's a whole nother job outside of mukbang. You're attempting to act and be something that you're not. Y'all can have it. Good job, great job, bravo. I salute you. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch it. I like to watch it too. And I'm sure there's other people out there that like to watch, the quirky and corny, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But I like the real ones. I like the quirky and corny. I like I don't really watch the drama things too much because that's not really my thing. But I do watch it, for support, to show support. I'll watch it. I watch all different kinds. Excuse me. I watch all different kinds of channels. But there's so many different ones. That's why I like this. That's why I like the community and the platform. There's so many different types of channels. But yeah, I'm about to go get me some food because I done got hungry. Boom, boom, boom. I done got hungry. And I'm done editing. It's always nice to be done and to be able to breathe. So the only thing I have to go do is, make the title. Y'all gonna enjoy that video on tomorrow. Here's a hint. Here's a small. I don't know what happened. It doesn't even matter. Shit happens. I'm just gonna say that. Shit happens. Roll with the punches. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna even talk about it. It happened. It's over. It happened. Ain't nothing I can do about it at this point. Like there's literally nothing I can do about it. It happened, and y'all will never know it because I'm gonna produce in a manner, to where y'all don't even have to worry about it. It's not y'all's problem. It's not y'all's concern. Only thing y'all just supposed to do is like, comment, and subscribe below. But what I was gonna say, oh yeah, B-Love make a comment today on her video that the sauce was an anything sauce. But is the sauce really an anything sauce? Does it really go with anything? I don't know. But the only way that y'all are going to find out is if you watch my video in the morning at 7:30 Eastern. Stay tuned. Peace.